gentlemen, welcome to a brand new episode of Black, White, and Red All Over. I'm Victor Dandridge.
Ryan Seymore.
And we're having all the fun this week. Oh my God, that was such a good moment. And you guys missed it. Sorry, you weren't here. It's what you get.
It'll be on the outtakes.
Yeah, it will. Oh, hopefully not. We'll be in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, we've tackled everything the same this week.
Yeah.
Which is a rare bird. We normally don't do that,
Yeah.
but...
And we usually pick blind.
Yeah.
So we don't know what the other is.
Right. This is kind of like that confluence of things bringing us together.
Yep.
Where do you want to go?
There's two books that I normally would end with.
Okay.
And that's where the decision comes in. Do we start with Cap?
Let's start with Cap.
It was good.
It was. I still feel feelings though.
Spencer and Saez, like they killed it with the mechanics.
Yes.
This is a tough one to not spoil though.
Well, to be fair, apparently Axel Alonso already did.
Really?
Yes. Editor-in-Chief Axel Alonso actually went out and made a reference to what the story was in an interview just over the weekend. So
he had one job.
Yeah, pretty much. But I think, and what's interesting though, that I feel is that it's so many people thinking that this execution is in response to the response of issue 1. Some people are like, no, some people are like, well, yeah, they saw that people were like, no, this is bad, and they had this plan.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think as a creative myself, I think they always had this plan. Again, my question is why bring out this story so soon after Civil War?
Yeah.
That's the thing that gets me. Like, it's Captain America Civil War is such a prominent feature in cinema right now.
Yeah.
Why would you tell this story right now? Do it in the fall.
Yeah, because people come in and they're like, oh, my kids saw Civil War. Where's some Captain America comics? Right. Well, here's the one where he's an agent of Hydra.
Here's Cap number 1. Oh, but he's hailing Hydra. Yeah. Bad form, man. Bad form. I get storytelling-wise, you're trying to do something. The plan that we see in this is big, it's grandiose. I am going to say I think it's overtly stupid. It's like the biggest plan where you're like, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and this is going to do that. And you're like, why didn't you just go from here to here? Why do we have so many points?
You had the weapon in your hands.
Yeah, why did you? I don't understand.
You could have done it that time. Then why'd you shoot him with time bullets?
Why do we do all this? Why do we do all this? Someone tell me why. I need to know.
I wouldn't put him in charge of a garden party.
No,
he's so evil, but just,
it's too evil.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back in time and we're gonna hurt his grandmother because what that's gonna do is now he's gonna stub his toe. Evil.
Hail Hydra.
Evil. You're like, why didn't you just shoot his grandma so that way
it would have been easier to do it that way.
Worse, what's going to happen is you're going to go back through time, end up falling in love with his grandmother, and find out that you're his grandfather, and have been the entire time. Actually, I should write that.
That would be amazing.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. How crazy would that be? Okay. I'm sorry. We're going to put a pin in that one. Marvel, holla at me. We got a what if story just begging to happen. I'm just saying.
If you were upset about issue 1.
This is an answer.
Yeah,
it's an answer.
It's a solid one, but it's still like kind of contrived.
I think so. No diss to Nick, but it's kind of still kind of like nah.
Yeah, he does show a cohesiveness with Sam, with the Sam Wilson, and then the standoff stuff that he was writing. So he has a master plan.
He does. He has a whole thing. It's just time and execution.
Just didn't.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling it. So I'm not gonna fanboy out so hard and be like, oh my God, this is wrong. It's just not.
I'm gonna read the heck out of it.
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
So,
okay, yeah.
Way
to not spoil that at all. Like that was really good. Yeah. You're like, eat those words. Where do you want to go next?
Dang, I really don't know.
I know, right? That's a tough one.
Because both of them were powerful.
Yes. I tell you what, I started on Twitter the other day talking about Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah.
I gotta remember which one I'm on.
Yeah.
Jupiter's Legacy, Volume 2, Number 1. Yeah. Let's talk about that one, if we can.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, everyone knows that we have some love for Mark. Mark has some love for us.
And if Frank quietly draws it, here's my check.
I need it. As I said on Twitter the other day, I feel like this is going to be even better than Legacy number 1, like first volume, because with the whole Jupiter Circle thing, I think Mark fell in love more with these characters.
Yeah, because there's more depth to them.
Yeah,
if that's even possible.
Yeah,
there's a better feel for them, and it doesn't feel like he's introducing them or having to describe them to us.
Right.
It's just you already know the foundation. Here we go.
And now he can go even deeper into their character motivations. I felt like the first couple of pages of this were brilliant in lieu of all the things that we've seen Hutch go through. So it's like
the action figure positioning and just
so good.
Heart-wrenching kind of too.
It was, man, because you're like, dude, like no spoilers.
Yeah,
no spoilers. Okay, can't. But yes, this one is powerful. I'm excited with where I think ultimately this goes.
Okay.
I said a mention of it on Twitter. Mark did not respond to this. I don't know if that's a purposeful, like, let's not acknowledge, or Victor, shut your face. You're too close. You're too close. You shut your face. Don't say it again.
I told you not to touch the bug zapper.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So I'm not gonna say it again. If you want to know, you'll have to search on Twitter and find out. I didn't delete it yet.
It's there.
But I might need to. But I feel a certain kind of way. We will discuss this post, and I'm just curious if you feel the same.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm very excited for what this this volume is going to do. I think it's going to be a big one.
Yeah, and tons of action.
Yes.
Like if anybody felt that Circle was very narrative driven, this is going to be
your return.
A lot more stuff going on.
Absolutely.
If the rest of these issues have the same sort of feel as this one does and the same art style this one does, I might have to move Mark's run on Authority down a notch and move this up, because this was amazing. So,
man, that's a tough one, man.
Yeah.
To put.
Yeah. So the bar's been set for you, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like as I said before, like there's a stint where Quitely does a form of narrative animation through a series of panels.
Yeah, but
it's so good.
Yeah,
it's so good.
So, yeah.
Now, okay, you've been out of Walking Dead number 154 for a while.
Yeah, and Diamond is also out. So,
dude, I swear that the preview that we got was longer than this issue. Like, we actually got pieces.
There was something
beyond.
There was a sequence between a couple of the characters in combat.
Yes. Yes.
So it was
okay. Yeah, it's not just me, because I'm like, am I going crazy? Is it speaking to me through the brainscape that I'm seeing pages that aren't here?
No.
Am I going? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay. I just had to make sure that I wasn't going nuts, because that's important.
Yeah. And the fight scene was really cool. I was hoping it would be in this issue.
Right. We gotta wait for it.
But it's not.
We gotta wait. Way to tease.
Yeah.
Way to tease. Just okay. Wow.
It's almost like we have to roll credits. DC Comics, DK3, Azzarello,
right.
Miller.
Yes.
Oh, I did just Jansen.
Andy.
Like, yeah, it's just.
This is literally. It's almost unfair, the amount of comic book masters at work right here.
Yeah. It's just when you see the entire plan unfold. And then at the end, you see who's working together, and oh my gosh, like it's just, I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
and because it was just what I want to see, and it was not even like they're placating readers.
No.
This is built to this crescendo, and what happens in the next issue?
You already know it's about to go down.
Yeah,
it's about to go down. I feel like. This, coupled with, again, the mini comics, is one of the most exciting comic book experiences we've had in a very long time.
Yeah.
Because it's multiple fronts of storytelling. Yeah. It's a singular, multi-crossover event.
Yeah, because you've got the one-shot, at least thus far, they've all been one-shots for the mini comics.
Right.
But they give you a look at one of the other characters in the book to give you a more panoramic view of the reality. And
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
absolutely beautiful. When Batman makes his move, though, there is a reason.
Yeah,
there is a reason why he is the Batman.
And it's so Batman. It's so Batman, in like the bestest sense of the word.
Yeah,
he's so Batman.
Yeah, he Batman. Like when you make Batmaning a verb.
Yeah,
this is why.
Yeah,
this is why you do this. Yeah. You're like, yo, I Batman that. Yes, you did.
Yeah,
yes, you did.
And the dude that's about to go, that's there ready to back him up.
I feel like this is an attempt to have as iconic of a thing as the Bat armor suit. I mean, obviously we just saw the Bat armor suit in Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe 20 years from now, this will make a recurring, feature piece.
Yeah, when you look at Batman during this time period of his life,
Right.
this is what he's going to have going on. And
That other guy.
oh my gosh.
Man.
Because I couldn't figure out how that was going to fit until I saw that panel.
And then you're like, of course,
Yeah.
that's brilliant.
Clearly, and we're not spoiling anything.
Yeah, no.
Which you need to.
You have to read
you need
this.
to read
You
this.
have to experience that last page.
Yeah.
If you don't experience that last page, don't let anybody spoil that one for you. It's
Yeah.
really important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at that level of original Dark Knight.
Yes.
Where that fight scene went down at the
Yes.
end. And I had that same sort of reaction to it.
Oh, here it comes.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Yeah. All around. I
Yeah.
feel like this is such a redeeming series.
Yeah.
When does that ever happen? This is like,
Exorcist?
maybe.
Because
Okay.
the second one,
It was kind of a little
yeah.
ho-hum, and then finally they get back on track.
Yeah.
Again, how do you save DK2? DK3 it.
Yeah.
DK3 it. Wow.
So good. So
Yeah.
Al-
that was
almost
good.
an unfair week for books. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just not that many titles came
No,
out.
but there's some solid
good.
yeah, and that's rare too, because
Yeah.
we're in the 5th week here.
Yeah.
And so usually 5th week you go super lax on any mainstay titles or
Yeah.
anything major, but we've got 3 different imprints, from DC, Marvel, and Image that
All
are
flagshipping.
Yeah, boom, peep this.
Yeah.
It's major, man. It's major. Not too bad. I don't know. Can you pick a book of the week?
No, I can't. Maybe during honorable mentions I can.
I mean, that's fair. I think that's definitely fair. For me, I might have to have a tie run on this one because
Yeah, it's
both of them, both DK3 and Jupiter's Legacy have such a foundation built underneath.
Yeah.
And one is, we're getting almost to the end point of a story, and one
Yeah.
is kicking one off, but they're both very, very, very
Yeah.
powerful, story-driven, and beautifully rendered,
Yeah.
even. So I think that's a tie for me.
Yeah.
That's a tie. Those 2 are my top picks on this 5th week.
Yeah.
For sure. Can't beat it. So we've got some amazing honorable mentions right here.
Yeah.
I took on 2, you've got 1, but
Yeah,
it's
but
the
we share.
same.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm going to go for this
Yeah,
one
go
first.
first, go
I'm going to
first,
go
yeah.
for this one first. So I did all new, all different Avengers number 11. This is, we've got Mark Waid. We've got, I never say his name correctly. It's Mamard Asrar?
I think.
I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Phenomenal artist. I've
Yeah.
loved his stuff since oh my God. I think he did he do Dynamo 5? I think he did Dynamo 5 for Image,
I want to say yes.
way early on.
Yeah.
So I've loved his stuff since then.
Yeah.
This is fun. I didn't pick up anything previous, so I'm coming in blind. But I'm loving the storytelling, and I'm loving the very late 80s, early 90s Avengers feel
nice.
that this has. So it's them doing, technically big level stuff without it having to be a major crossover.
Yeah.
And that's fun. When the Avengers didn't have the spotlight, but we're still doing fun, big things.
Yeah.
That's what this is coming back to, and I think it's a good place for people that just want to read fun comics can jump on.
Yeah.
This one is a great one.
Oh, awesome.
Definitely enjoyed it. Next, and this one, Albatross.
Albatross is Eric's own imprint.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got you. I was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's a very small press.
Gotcha.
And I'm pretty sure if I'm wrong about Eric Powell owning it,
Right.
I apologize.
That's all right. He owned this, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hillbilly number 1, man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's one. When I saw it first in the order pack,
Right.
along with its partner comic that'll be coming out here sometime soon.
Uh-oh.
It's something baby is the name of it.
Okay, got you.
Having family from Appalachia,
Right?
I was like, man, calling somebody a hillbilly, like that's unless you're from or that's your kin, it's really really rough to do. But he nailed it, and it makes me wonder
did.
if he's because the language is regionally
Very
Yeah.
concise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does speak to a place.
yeah
A time and a place, maybe, but definitely a place.
yeah
Yeah.
and the I don't know the background, the way it's set up in terms of the superstitions and the folklore, and because if you go wandering off in the woods, bad things can happen
Bad
pretty quick.
things.
So there's always the stories about don't go to the forest at
Right,
night, don't
right.
do this, and he nails the feel of it.
Yes.
and it's just Yeah, it's just amazing. I loved it, but it might be biased because
Well, no,
I
no,
grew up with those stories.
Listen, I didn't necessarily grow up with those stories, and I loved it as well. I mean, this is like new Disney stuff to me. Like this is the stuff that like maybe 100 years from now Disney would be like, you know what, we should make a Disney movie about Hillbilly. Like that's what this is. Like that classic Hans Christian Andersen style, fairy tale stuff. Just right now, like this is our modern take on this.
Yeah.
And oh my God, the ethereal storytelling that he does. This dude.
Yeah,
he kills.
Like the backstory just on him alone
is so cool.
Yeah,
so cool. And the way that he tells it is so natural.
Yeah,
that's what I enjoy the most about it.
Yeah, because that's the thing is we read this first issue with characters we had known nothing about.
Right.
And the way the narrative was woven into.
You don't miss a beat.
Yeah.
You don't miss a beat at all. It almost reminds me of like, you ever see those weird, crazy cartoons now, like Adventure Time, and they'll start off with like a plot point, and it devolves into something else.
Yeah.
But they are seemingly totally unrelated.
Yeah.
Like whatsoever. They have nothing to do with one another. But then all of a sudden, it all makes perfect sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what this is.
It's a lot like that.
Yeah. Yeah. This I could see animated. Somebody make that happen.
Yeah.
Do it now.
And it walks the line. Like there's no obscenities or anything.
Right.
So you could push a little bit, skew it a little bit younger.
Yes.
You could also tune it up a bit
and make it heavy metal-esque immediately. So I know, right? Yeah. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. That's that's a tasty bird right there, though.
Oh yeah.
Hillbilly #1, definitely. If you want something new that you've just not had before, if you're a fan of Eric Powell's, definitely get this.
Yeah. Fan of the Goon, which
definitely.
is also some of his work.
Yes, you can't go wrong with this.
Yeah.
But like seriously, if you are of that ilk where you're like, you know what, I've done superheroes for however long, I need something new, cleanse the palate with this bad boy.
Yeah, stop complaining about titles and try something new because there's a lot of stuff out there.
Lots.
And that would be my pick of the week.
You know what?
It's tough.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That is a really good one. Yeah. Ooh. I know what I'm going home with today, though.
Jeez.
More reading, more reading.